Andy Murray choked up as he described the pain in his hip that had turned even the mundane task of putting on socks into a struggle. As he dabbed away the tears and said he simply hoped to play at Wimbledon, still 6 months away, it started to become clear to anyone who was listening, these were the seeds of retirement for one of tennis' biggest names. The January 2019 press conference in Melbourne seemed like a dark cloud for Murray's handful of corporate sponsors. Retirement, or a long injury hiatus, would mean fewer opportunities for global media exposure for brands that were collectively paying him some $10 million a year. And suddenly, the prospect of him never appearing at a Grand Slam tournament again had become very real. For one of those sponsors, though, the emotional pseudo-farewell was an opportunity. The logo for the upstart British apparel brand Costor was clearly visible on Murray's shirt and cap as the press conference was broadcast around the world and captured by a film crew that was there to shoot an Amazon Prime documentary about him. Murray had just signed with Costor, and while the company was aware of the injury risk during their negotiations, it had been confident that his renown in the sport would make him a valuable ambassador whether he was playing or not. This was validation. It became very clear very soon after meeting him that he is not the kind of athlete that whenever he retires, he's going to go and sit on a beach in the Seychelles for 10 years, Costor co-founder Tom Bian says. Murray made it through that Australian Open to Wimbledon and is still playing, with a first-round US Open match against Stefanos Tsitsipas scheduled for today. But the hip pain was a harbinger of the inevitable, so Murray used it to serve up his next shot. Through his agency, 77 Sports Management, Murray passed up a traditional cash-focused endorsement deal and went with Costor in an agreement that offered him equity plus royalties, in addition to a small cash guarantee. It also gave the star athlete a more hands-on role in the business that resulted in AMC, a line of tennis apparel they run as a 50-50 joint venture. Murray, now 34, has doubled down on the strategy as he tries to build a business that will last beyond his playing days. I've always been interested in investment, and over the last 10 years or so, I've got involved with early-stage companies in sport, health, wellness, tech, Murray tells Forbes in an email interview. I try to focus on things I understand and where there is an authentic product or service. Being invested in a company is exciting. Not only do you have a vested financial interest, but you get to go on a journey as the company grows.